Wild Hearts has been most everything I've wanted from a monster hunting game. Once it clicked, somewhere a few hours in, it sank its fangs in me and I was hooked. Players assume the role of an unnamed hunter in the world of Azuma, a fantasy feudal Japan. These large beasts, called kimono, who once peacefully roamed the lands, are now mad about something and are rampaging and killing people. So what makes Wild Hearts different from other hunting games? Time for some terminology. As you run around, you'll harvest thread from certain objects. Think of it as in-game mana. You use thread to build karakuri, which are traps, weapons, and defenses. My personal favorites have been bulwarks, great for defense in a pinch and for executing badass aerial attacks. The pounder is really cool too. It's a super fun hammer that deals massive damage, assuming you can get it off quick enough. As you progress, you'll unlock new karakuri, but how? I honestly couldn't tell you, and this leads me to a complaint I have with Wild Hearts. Despite the game's best efforts to give players a comprehensive tutorial, I still felt overwhelmed with the initial tutorial phase, but also at the same time, like I didn't get enough info. There are a lot of moving parts here and I totally get that, but over 10 hours in and I'm still not sure how some of the game's core mechanics actually work. There are 8 different weapons to choose from and each has their own massive skill tree, playstyle, and can be upgraded to include elemental properties. I love how the combat is relatively fast paced and the ability to build karakuri on the fly keeps fights against these gorgeous beasts exciting, even if you're going up against them for the umpteenth time. Playing co-op is easy. Just build or head out to a campfire and create a public or private session. 2 other players can join you, and most progress you make in a friend's game will carry into your own world. There are some exceptions regarding major narrative events, but it's not a huge deal, I promise. If you're just looking for someone to join you for a hunt, you'll find summoning gates plentifully scattered around, or as you begin a fight, you'll get a prompt to request assistance. It's wonderfully seamless. I've been trying to get into a Monster Hunter game for years now, but none of them ever clicked. Wild Hearts masterfully straddles this line between being too complicated and too simple. The battles are tense, but more importantly, fun, and the kimono designs are so damn cool. Playing with friends is seamless, upgrading gear is straightforward, and while there's a little more narrative fluff than I'd like, it doesn't take away from the overall experience. Definitely a surprise hit for me, and I cannot wait to play more.